We've got some Sundays on the line. I'll come to Joe Bernstein first. Joe, can you hear us, Joe?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can hear me, Pep?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Sorry about that. Pep, can I quickly ask you about John Stones? Obviously, with Fernandinho missing Sunday, is John going to be available on Sunday? Can you explain?
No.
Can you explain what the problem's been?
He's still injured. We knew it after this lockdown. We knew it for lack of preparation. So, Agüero will be missed maybe the rest of the season. Phil have a huge kick in the first minutes when I'm playing for Marley. Joao was a muscular problems. Now Fernandinho's out. We knew it. So the lack of preparation and this amount of games in the short time, the people, we have to survive. Survive and try to qualification the Champions League and arrive good on Sunday in 3 days.
Is this a particular problem for John? Because I'm sure he was desperate to prove himself to you after a difficult season.
Yeah, but he's injured. So when he is recovered, we're going to try to training and he will be fit. We have the chance like the other guys. But he's injured.
Okay, Steve Bates. Steve.
Hello, Pep. Yeah, hi, Pep. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, hi, Pep. Just looking forwards, Pep, rather than backwards. Because the Premier League has gone now, and it's obviously seen in this country as the benchmark for excellence because it's over 38 games. Does the Champions League now take on really big significance for you? Because you've won it personally before with Barcelona, but as a club, City have never won it, and so I'm just wondering if that's a real big focus for you now.
The focus is Newcastle. Absolutely Newcastle.
And is winning the FA Cup a really, really big priority?
Right now is a priority because the next game we can get Wembley again in semi-finals. So, and I saw Newcastle and have his absolute weapons to punish us. But of course, the important thing is this game. And after you have time to finish the Premier League as best as possible, to fight to finish second, and make a good 10. And after that, you have time to prepare Madrid. But now it's Newcastle, absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll come to Phil Thomas. Phil, can you hear us?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you, Phil.
All right. A couple of things. Pep, you said earlier on that maybe you didn't arrive in this season, the players didn't arrive this season with the same passion maybe as Liverpool. Is the challenge there for them now, the pressure on them now for the rest of the season to prove they have that passion, to make sure the season ends on a high?
Don't underestimate. I didn't say without passion. Don't put words and I didn't say. So when
with the same passion, not without passion, with the same passion.
When one team, no, I don't know the passion from Liverpool. So I said I imagine what happened when you are 3-0 years without win the Premier League. After win the Champions League, we are focused in that. But I didn't say this because a team like win 8 titles for the last, they have passion. And every single game and every single competition and everywhere. No one in this country can say that. So it's so difficult what we have done in the most difficult league by far in the world, do what we have done. So, but sometimes you are not going to win all the time. And we arrived at the 4 titles, maybe thinking, okay, we have more time. Okay, I remember the way we dropped points in the second game in the league against Tottenham. It was many things in the beginning where we dropped points that it was a little bit tricky, and Liverpool didn't make a mistake. So it was okay. It was not the perfect season for us after what happened in the previous 2 seasons with this consistency. But there were teams that were worse than us. And it was one team was exceptional. When a team is exceptional, we can say learn from them and congratulate them. So it's simple. So, but if something has this team's passion, is desire, is going and trying again. If you don't, it will not be possible to have done in the previous. So, but team they lose 1 game. So when they didn't draw maybe 1. So the others win. When they happen, you have to congratulate them. Heads off and learn But I think they learned what we had done the previous season, Manchester City, for this country.
Yeah, I mean, this season can still end on an incredible high for you, can't it? With all that there is to play for you.
But when we won the 100 points, we won the league for a long time in advance, and after we continue. We're going, of course, we have a big challenge for these 2 titles. So when after we won, we will need to fight for the Carabao Cup the way we played, and win the Community Shield right after with less time with the champion from Europe. And of course we're going to try Newcastle to win it and prepare the last games of the Champions League, the Premier League, and arrive in the best condition as possible in the Champions League at Madrid.
Okay, Simon Mullock.
Hi, Pep. The last 2 seasons, your players have enjoyed having a guard of honour for being champions. Will you grant Liverpool the same courtesy? And do they deserve that? That accolade.
Of course, we're going to do it.
And will you be involved as well? Will you be there when Liverpool walk out?
We are going to do the guide of honor, of course. I'm really sure always we receive Liverpool when they came to our house in an incredible way. So they cannot complain. And of course, we are going to do it because they deserve it.
And the other question is, obviously, people will look to see how City respond in the Premier League next season. You've obviously said that you will see out your contract, but in terms of after building one great Premier League team, have you got the appetite to build another great Premier League team? Have you still got the hunger to build another great team?
I'm incredible excited for this part of the season and the next one, and after we will see. So I'm incredibly satisfied to be in this club, to try to do our best, and now it's time. I don't want to think too much far away. I just think the short time. Now it's Sunday. I want to recover, leave the players the best recover as possible because it was so demanding. Played the last 15, 20 minutes, 10 against 11. We have a tough game away against Newcastle, and that is what I have to be focused.
Okay, Russell Stoddart. Russell?
Hi, Pep. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. Russell?
Hi, Pep. Can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear
Yeah,
you.
hello. Yeah, I calculated 769 days since anyone else won a domestic title, apart from City. Obviously, that ended tonight. We saw, obviously, with Chelsea next season, Liverpool, obviously, Manchester United. You said yourself it's going to get tougher every season. Do you foresee anytime soon a club being able to dominate English football as much as City have over the last 3 years?
So I don't know. I'm not good predictor to what is going to happen. So I'm pretty sure every year the Premier League is stronger, and we have to try to make the best possible for the next season. This is what it's going to do. But before we have this season, and when I haven't, you said the day, no, 700, more than 700 days, only team can win it. It's an incredible record for us, incredible. So now it's time today to celebrate, to congratulate Liverpool again for this extraordinary league that they played, they won, and move forward. So I know we can do it, and now is try to play the game in Newcastle in the best condition as possible.
Okay, final question, please, for Jonathan Northcroft. John, I can see you talking, but I can't hear you.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Hi, Pep. I mean, the rivalry between you and Liverpool has given neutral fans great pleasure. You've pushed each other to different levels of performance, and I'm sure you want next season to be a lot closer to Liverpool in performance. Is the game next week a chance to make a statement about your intentions for next season?
Well, I think next season will be different for what happened next Thursday. So first we have I know I am a boring man, but it's Newcastle an incredible target. I said yes in the first season, but we will compete as we were. So we have our momentums and the way we play it and the personality to play. I like it. We concede one set pieces in the first half, some counter-attack, but it's normal with this kind of players as Pulisic, Mason Mount, and Williams especially, so Barkley. So it's a fantastic team. You just see the bench from Chelsea and say, wow, what a team, what a squad they have. So Chelsea is one of the greatest teams in England all history. So we knew it. So, but the reality is in the position that we had the Premier League is not bad. The gap is because the opponent, the champion, was so good. But in the same time, we have a still focus. We when we arrive, we have 2 months before the end of the season to prepare the next one. I have an incredible challenge to face. So it was incredibly important to win against Arsenal and Burnley because we have an incredible distance to qualify for the Champions League. That is as a title. You will start the season with 5 titles, but qualification for the Champions League is not ask all the clubs involved in the qualification of Champions League is as a title, or maybe the second more important title in one season, and we are close to achieve it. And after that, you have 2 titles to play, and hopefully we can arrive quite well on Sunday, and especially against Madrid on 8th of August, the best conditions to go to quarterfinals for the Champions League.
And Pep, you're a competitor, you're a sportsman. Is this part of you actually enjoy the rivalry with Liverpool because of the standards you're setting for each other?
Well, yeah, of course. But I think it's not just Liverpool. There are many. So only I can say I try to win. But as a football player manager, sometimes we lose. So it would not be nice to win all the time. And here in England, you know how difficult it is. So to make back-to-back. And it was a long time ago, it didn't happen, and we did it. And means for the mentality. So I have in the sport you have to meet in the future, in the next one, but never you have to make a little bit one eye to what we have done. To don't forget we are an incredible club, an incredible organization, and what you have to do is learn. So I think we know the reason why we suffered this season, and we're going to try to solve it next season.
Okay, guys, thank you very much. Good evening to you all.
Thank you.